Yep. It's your boy Killer B, the goddamn Witch Finder General. Oh man, there's more bullshit going on. I didn't want to change the topic of the show, but I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna speak on it a little bit. I can continue with the show. But I don't know, put your seatbelt on and shit. I might start acting fucking crazy tonight.
My habit is controlled by my will. True, my will initially formed by my addiction, but now strong enough to dictate the conditions of fulfilling my needs. Is that abstract? Whatever good is in you, I will use for my sustenance, and for you, you don't feel as though you haven't eaten in weeks.
Man, it's fucked up, man. You know, cats always pretend like both sides they friend. Allah all praise to Yahweh. Still crushing egos. Swish goes the free throw. Strictly like heroes, cold and dark. Medieval, rip your leaves trying to catch me. Blow chicks off the branch while they Nestle. Khabib when it comes to wrestling. Radiac on tracks while y'all search for facts. Never lax, y'all give it. You malfunction like Titanic rivet. Yeah, I hit it. Turn your biscuit back to biscuit. Tired of caring for nitwits. Sizzle up and crisp it. Leave earth in ditches. Call this relief intention. Rinse in the words and flush turds. Crack your teeth like nerds. All y'all is murd. Sword swerves into abdomen. Round you and you up like cattle pins. I thought it was about lyrics, not entertaining the self. Niggas sell their soul for 3 degrees. Still got their motherfucking hands up when they freeze. Speak for the king, they want your belief. Instead of wisdom, you get grief. Niggas sell their soul for 3 degrees. Still got their motherfucking hands up when they freeze. Speak for the king, they want your belief. Instead of wisdom, you get grief. Destroyed my own, that's how I felt. Praising ain't about lip service, damn shame. One critique make them nervous. Niggas is dried up like riverbeds. Deliver bird shit to their heads. Disrupt the feds, cause I'm fed up with them. What they gonna do? Remove me from pictures? Wisdom grows richer. Earthquake off the Richter. Dart penetrate the liver. Here's a lion. Initiate your dinner. Forgive the sinner. That's a real breadwinner. Children, team members. Blacks must become better swimmers. Mediterranean, yeah, it remembers. How can waters forget? Still catch fish in the net. In a way I jet. Text partner never recognized me as a gardener. But with their life, they want a martyr. Niggas like to curse in front of the screen with their hands up, talking about Yasin. The Yamin, smack down all you bring. Acting like you don't, but words sting. Niggas like to curse in front of the screen with their hands up, talking about Yasin. The Yamin, smack down all you bring. Acting like you don't, but words sting. Niggas forget the Torah's inside. Within, they act like dead, lamb skin, mannequin ass bystanders doing nothing while we accept the pressure of the struggling. Meaning, y'all will do no good. Walk through the hood, cats get me down. Put the world on my back and stand on your lap. Cause you came off crack, that's just Jesus juice. Praise Yah, many have broke loose, yet many waste away. Still in the church today, or in a bootleg camp gay. Don't know what God you pray, y'all got a serpent on the pole. That's why David fell in a hole. Even the ground was small. Josh, wipe away belief, now you know. Day after day, it's as if we go nowhere. Strategically, inject repair. Through sound and word care. Niggas sell their soul for 3 degrees. Still got their motherfucking hands up when they freeze. Speak for the king, they want your belief. Instead of wisdom, you get grief. Niggas like to curse in front of the screen with their hands up, talking about Yasin. The Yamin, smack down all you bring. Acting like you don't, but words sting.
You can't kill what's dead.
Why? Judah gotta know, cats is Hasbro. Move your toe, see your soul, fly out the window. Versus Winslows, catapult the mind beyond icicles. Land in Japan, where it trickles, the nickels. Catch they prey, seemingly, battingly, through gaze. At bays, we perfect the day. Watch Ashkenaz the Nazareth fade. Glad at nights, his sleep pervade. Sleigh bells ring up top. Everglades. Judah gotta know, cats is Hasbro. Move your toe, you see a soul. Fly out the window, versus Winslow. Catapult the mind beyond icicles. Land in Japan, where it trickles. The nickels, catch they prey, seemingly, maddeningly through gaze. At bays, perfect the day. Watch Ashkenaz the Nazareth fade. Clad in nights, his sleep pervades. Sleigh bells ring up top to Everglades. Abstract mind beyond temple design, yet construct temples in the rhyme. Seen beyond fair weather friends. What kind of time do you spend? Lend not to a pig, they only kill what you dig. Took a swig, called a nig. Thoughts are algebraic and trig. While y'all lighting up cigs, y'all Guinness contains squid. Open the lid to read out commands, law and testimonies. Phonies be damned. They call Shem a sham. Have you worshiping spinning lambs? Oh so nervous, oh so pervish. Lost in mania, more than whirling dervish. How can he hurt this? Said my perishing man. Tell on myself, oh damn. Ran with a pack of wolves till I heard the hoods. Turned my I can into I could. Rock my locks to show study, knowing got Yahweh all above me. Lovely as I think about Yasharal, I'm on the brink. Brinks got our city on ink, delivered to you faster than you blink. Instead of killing, I'm healing, reading what children revealing, not double talk card dealing. Healing when you see your ways, got real soldiers on deck, ready to slay. Judah gotta know, cats is Hasbro. Move your toe, you see your soul. Fly out the window, versus Winslow. Catapult the mind beyond icicles. Land in Japan, where it trickles. The nickels catch they prey, seemingly maddeningly through gaze. At bays, we perfect the day. Watch Ashkenaz the Nazareth fade. Clad in nights, his sleep pervades. Sleigh bells ring up top of the Everglades.
Peace. Boy, can be goddamn with fine general. You got a witch, I'm burning their motherfucking asses up. Y'all know this? Yeah, man. Shit, we had 4 motherfuckers up in the room. Shit. Goddamn. Shit. You can get your asses back up in this motherfucker. I am so happy to see Pete. Hey, Pete. So happy to see Pete. That's right. You get it in tonight and shit. So you done amp me up and shit. That's all I had to see. That icon, I'm amped up. I might say something out of pocket. I know old Willie Grips just hit me to some news and shit, some breaking news. He actually hit me to it and shit. But I didn't really know what she was talking about at first. Until like Willie Grips just mentioned it. I'm gonna take a look at this shit. See what the fuck's going on in this world. We're gonna get on with the show as usual. But I guess this is some breaking news. Some motherfucking breaking news, nigga. Breaking news. Police done shot another nigga. Shit. They said the goddamn police chief done resigned. That was my fault right there. I put the wrong goddamn button. Shit, like shit, man. Woo! Hot damn. So, let me find this thing. Twist this shit here up and get the motherfucking show on the road. What the fuck I do with my damn shit? What's it do? That motherfucker did it somewhere. Look at that shit. Disappear on that. Great. You got demons in this motherfucker. Oh, here it goes. Damn. Here we go. All right, you in business now, shit. 5 people in the room. That's what's up. That's what's up. We gonna get into the nigga shit first. We gonna get into the nigga news. First, and we see what this nigga done did now. You know, we always doing something. Even when it ain't our fault and shit, we doing something that ain't right. But it seems to be just a young man shot in Atlanta. So I'm gonna play a clip, see what the hell going on with this shit. They said the niggas about to tear up probably Atlanta now and shit. So I don't know. What we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do? So yeah, this son of a bitch, Nature Boy, wanted to let his kid fucking touch his pee-pee and shit. This son of a bitch got arrested again. But we're gonna get into that and why these son of a bitches are so goddamn dangerous. They're more dangerous than the goddamn police and shit. Shit. The police wait for you to do some out-of-pocket shit before they kill your motherfucking ass and shit. Shit, these niggas just tell you just to be fucking killing you. So let's get right into this motherfucking shit. Share my damn screen, get to the video. I ain't gonna play this video first, it's crazy people. I want to see the people in the man right here. Get into it. All right, Mr. White Man, tell us what's going on. Trust in the white man, tell us the news.
Washington. Another police department in America is under a spotlight tonight, this time Atlanta, after the shooting death last night of a black man. Late today, the city's police chief resigned. It began after police were called to a Wendy's drive-thru where a man was asleep inside his car. Minutes later, after a struggle, security camera video shows the man pointing what appears to be a taser at police. He was then shot and killed by responding officers. CBS's Mark Strassman is there. By the time this video begins, a fight's underway. 2 white cops wrestling with a black suspect. They're trying to subdue him, but clearly getting the worst of it. Damn! The suspect, by now holding one of the cops' tasers, runs. The second officer chases him, firing his taser. Seconds later, out of camera frame, what sounds like 3 gunshots. Oh! The dead man is 27-year-old Richard Brooks. Police say he had failed a field sobriety test.
And they shoot him in the Wendy's drive-thru for no reason.
This second cell phone video shows the aftermath. Anger.
Here come the niggas. Shot him for no reason. What the fuck were you just looking at? Say he failed a field sobriety test. Nigga was sleeping in his car. Maybe that's why he was sleeping, because he was drunk. I mean, that's good enough for sleep. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shit be happening. I don't know if you're drunk and you got your car off, maybe your car was running. You know what I mean? That's easy enough to pull your ass out the car. Charge your ass drunk driving. Because you had your car running. car was turned off. Keys out. I was in that. Oh, whoa, goddamn. All right. Yeah, motherfucker got the goddamn. Woo. All right, I'm back. Hopefully this is better. Hopefully it sounds better now. Shit. Yeah, we gonna finish playing this motherfucker. Yeah, Rashard, that's his name, Rashard and shit. I don't know what's wrong with Rashard, what he was thinking and shit.
Front and center. I saw y'all talking to him for 20 minutes, dude. Unarmed. And you pull a gun, dude? Wow. Wow.
I would have said, shut up, nigga, before I pop the motherfucking ass. Where your goddamn mouth? You know a nigga say that shit. Like, fuck up. I
feel like both of your careers are definitely done.
I do not believe that this was a justified use of deadly force and have called for the immediate termination of the officer.
2 weeks ago, this use of force by Atlanta police brought widespread criticism. 6 officers smashed through a car window and repeatedly tased 2 college students. They had just left a protest supporting George Floyd. 4 officers were fired. All 6 now face criminal charges. State investigators and a local prosecutor will be...
Only say get the fuck out the shit, get the fuck out the shit. If you act crazy and shit, your ass will wind up in the middle. It's just that simple. I don't know why motherfuckers can't understand that. If you think they're the Beastie Boys and some shit, want to fight for their goddamn rights. Fuck it.
Separate probes into this shooting. What will also be of interest is Brooks's autopsy, where he was shot, as well as why. Major? Mark Strauss.
Like this being the months. This bitch looked like they just grabbed her ass out the motherfucking water. They just pulled her ass out of goddamn casket and shit. Popped up the goddamn thing. Listen, you on her motherfucking ass. Speak, bitch.
As an unjust use of looking last night to start looking into the latest officer involved shooting here in Atlanta. This is now the 48th officer involved shooting for 2020 that the GBI has been called in to investigate. And the incident unfolded last night on University Avenue at the Wendy's there in Southwest Atlanta. We have video that's been circulating on social media that shows part of that. We just want you to watch here as the events unfold on video there. Someone is in a car nearby, videotaping the entire thing. And you see Mr. Brooks, the 27-year-old, struggling with police officers. And this is when we're told he broke away. He started running with...
Niggas love getting the best of white folks. That should be better than winning the lottos and shit, yo. When a black woman get one up on a white motherfucker, the cops and some shit like that, and 2 cops in that, like, yeah, Same shit George Floyd did. They tried to handcuff him. You looked at him like, you my arm. Hey, you see the consequences. Play the stupid game. Play the stupid
One of the officers tasers. He runs out of frame, and according to the GBI, you just heard from the director, they are saying that Mr. Brooks at some point ran between 5 to 7 parking spaces and appears to have turned around and pointed that taser.
That's all it takes right there to lose your life. That's all it takes right there. He could have turned around and held a pencil and smoked his boots. If I was there, I probably would shot him. He was trying to fight me. I wasn't fucking taser and shit. I'll sit there with the taser. They both got guns. And they both getting their ass whooped. They both getting their ass whooped. And chase the man with the taser after getting their ass whooped. If something happened, I'll put out his gun.
At one of the officers, and that's when the officer fired his gun, killing him. He died later on at the hospital during surgery.
You know, there's a Twitter, a tweet right now from the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. And let me read it to you right. Georgia Bureau of Investigation, Wendy's, at the 100 South. West Atlanta. So they have this video, Faith, obviously, which is another vantage point of it, that they will be releasing all of this, that the public
video.
Police department in America is under a spotlight tonight, this time Atlanta, after the shooting death last night of a black man. Late today, the city's police chief resigned. It began after
Have a lower something. You all see this shit though. Yeah, the niggas is shooting niggas again. The motherfucking police smoking other nigga boots that want to be fucking Hercules and shit and fuck up the cops. Take the taser. Want to do what you want to do after you fail the goddamn sobriety test. So, play a stupid game, win the stupid prize. What's up, Cherry Love? Thanks for stopping by. You know, I've turned it up tonight. So excuse my language and the rest of the bullshit that I have to see if I already started. But yeah, let's go back there. They say the police chief already resigned. If he resigned over this, he a whole ass nigga. Straight up.
After police were called to a Wendy's drive-thru where a man was asleep inside his car. Minutes later, after a struggle, security camera America is under a spotlight tonight, this time Atlanta, after the shooting death last night of a black man. Late today, the city's police chief resigned. It began after police were called to a Wendy's drive.
I'm sorry to stop. But you already said by a black man that got shot. And look at the thing. Atlanta police officer shoots and kills 27-year-old black man. But they just said 27-year-old man. Why they had to say black man? Well, you know, that's the clickbait bullshit. You get motherfucking boss say, oh shit, they coming over there. Like, you know what I mean? This shit crazy. This shit crazy. The news is having fun with this shit. They should be fucking up all the news channels and shit for putting this shit out here to get motherfuckers riled the fuck up. Motherfuckers, it was like hard. He didn't do shit. Now what the fuck we looking at?
Black man. Late today, the city's police chief resigned. It began after police were called to a Wendy's drive-thru where a man was asleep inside his car. Minutes later, after a struggle, security camera video were called to a Wendy's drive-thru where a man
flashlight. Flashlight.
Was asleep inside his car. Minutes later, after a struggle, security camera video shows the man pointing what appears to be a taser at police. He was then shot and killed by responding officers. CBS's Mark Strassman is there.
By the time this video begins, a fight's underway. Two white cops wrestling with a black suspect. They're trying to subdue him, but clearly getting the worst of it.
Damn.
The suspect, by now holding one of the cops' tasers, runs. The second officer chases him, firing his taser. Seconds later, out of camera frame, what sounds like 3 gunshots. Oh! The dead man is 27-year-old Richard Brooks. Police say he had failed a field sobriety test.
Over sobriety test. They might have let him go because the car is parked. If he was sleeping in the car, unless that motherfucker was running. Yep. Oh, shit. Oh, I get it now. That nigga was in the drive-thru? This nigga was in the drive-thru and fell asleep? I thought he was just parked at the Wendy's or some shit. Well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. You right, Jessica. I ain't never heard no Tony Temple. Any of y'all ever heard of Tony Temple? It must be ladies' night. We all ladies up in here, Josh. We got them all to ourselves. Little grits up in here too. But I ain't never heard no damn Tony Temple. He was knocked out in the goddamn drive-thru. What a stupid motherfucker. I'm trying to get this Wendy's. Steady and shit. Motherfucker loud and got me fucked up. Get you fucked up.
And these shoot him in the Wendy's drive-thru for no reason.
No reason? Now, he sit there and looked at that shit. They're going to say for no goddamn reason. That's where we always fuck up. And that's what I pointed out in my George Floyd video. That nigga was so upset about, right? The nigga the video up. And when the kid came over there, it was like, yo, that nigga OD'd. And shit, he tried to shut the kid up. Not saying that the man was OD'd. We don't know that yet. Toxicology report. But cop, the Chinese, the Asian cop, I keep calling all the Asian Chinese, but the Asian cop said that, hey, don't do drugs. So maybe that was the reason they called the ambulance in the first place when he fucking collapsed, when they had him in cuffs. But we don't know. We don't know shit yet. Just like that Ahmaud Arbery thing. Little Grits hit me to the preliminary trial in court hearing or whatever. And there was a whole bunch of evidence that the dude was insane. So I gotta reevaluate that whole motherfucking shit now. Shout out to Willie Grits for that shit. Yeah, this is
Second cell phone video shows the aftermath. Anger front and center.
I saw you pull a gun, dude. Wow. Wow. I feel like both of your careers are definitely done.
I do not believe that this was a justified use of deadly force and have called for the immediate termination of the officer.
What? What? The motherfucker turned around and pointed a taser at the cop. What if the taser would have hit the cop? What if the taser would have hit the cop, seized the cop up, and he would walk over and grab his gun? That's why cops shoot your ass and shit over little shit. Because that little shit can turn into big shit and have your ass not going home that night.
2 weeks ago, this use of force by Atlanta police brought widespread criticism. 6 officers smashed through a car window and repeatedly tased 2 college students. They had just left a protest supporting George Floyd. 4 officers were fired. All 6 now face criminal charges.
Why the white cop look all beat the fuck up? The one on the right there, you look like you got punched in the face too. What's up with that shit? Why do things look beat up? That white man got a crazy nasty scar under his eye and shit. That shit look crazy. That's weird as hell.
State investigators and a local prosecutor will lead separate probes into this shooting. What will also be of interest is Brooks's autopsy, where he was shot, as well as why. Major? Mark.
Am I that fucked up, or they didn't mention the police? Is that just me? Or I missed something? All right, okay. I gotta get on with the rest of the goddamn show.
And right now at 6, the chief of the Atlanta Police Department is out. Less than 24 hours after a deadly police shooting, Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms has accepted the resignation of Chief Erica Shields. It comes less than 24 hours after a deadly police shooting in Southwest Atlanta. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Hullinger.
And I'm Faith
Black Adam fan.
Bube. A police officer shot and killed 27-year-old Rayshard Brooks outside of a Wendy's on University Avenue in Southwest Atlanta. It happened last night around 10:30 p.m.
What y'all think about this bullshit? Oh yeah, the Tony Tippett shit. But that shit long as a motherfucker, Jessica. Are we gonna play it just to check it out? I think we're gonna have to check that shit out. So all the videos I saw was like fucking an hour, 27 minutes and shit. Like the shortest video I saw. Silent video. Black bike cop.
Help me. Hey, what's up? Hey, look, Tony. Look at me, bro.
Hey,
Tony,
chill out, man.
give me, please give me. Just take me down.
No, you're fine.
Don't hurt me.
We're not gonna hurt you, bro. We're not gonna hurt you, bro.
Relax, man.
No.
Get you some help, Tony. Relax, man. Just stay down.
Hey,
Tony.
Now, that's some white people shit. Right, that's definitely some white people shit. They ain't supposed to be letting that nigga swerve around the motherfucking ground. He supposed to be keeping his motherfucking ass still. Just like they did motherfucking Floyd, George Floyd. Your ass handcuffed, your ass supposed to stay still. They ain't supposed to let you roll around the ground and shit like a fucking dying roach.
Stop it.
No, please.
You're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright.
Tony, please.
We're not gonna hurt you, okay? You need to relax. Okay? What'd you take today? Where did you take it?
Uh-oh. What did it say? What did it say? What did it even say?
Tony, please.
We're not gonna hurt you, okay? You need to relax. Okay? Hey, what did you take today?
Help me!
Hey.
What's not doing? That's me on his back. Hold him down. The nigga wouldn't stop squirming and shit. He said, yo, I'm not trying to hurt you. What did you take? Yeah, hell yeah, they was laughing and shit. Hell yeah, they was laughing. Oh, Nicole said, God damn, I fucking shit. Y'all hear me all right? Nicole said, you see here, Jessica said he was mentally ill. Call 911 for help. He didn't commit a crime. He didn't do shit. Yeah, he might have hit Pookie. Motherfucker hit Pookie and shit. All that. Cool. You hit this. Damn. That's crazy. But it's laughed and mocked him for 14 minutes. Damn. All right, let me play some more of this. So you can hear me all right?
Oh my God. Help me! No! Help me! Help Okay, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Please don't do it. Please.
You're all right. Hey, you're okay.
Okay.
You're okay. You're okay.
Don't hurt me.
Yeah, don't jump back. You got paramedic behind you.
Okay.
You won't twist your body out, all right?
No, it's good. I'm just worried about him.
I can't laugh. I can't. Go! Okay.
All right.
Relax, Tony, relax. Tony, relax. You don't need to be squirming, man. We're
Stop.
trying to get you help, man.
Okay.
Stop.
All right. Okay, sir. Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's stop. Please let me look. Please.
Hey, what's this might have come out.
Look.
Yeah.
It's only temper. Y'all clubbing rock, boys.
Okay. Please let me go, please.
Hey, Tony.
Please let me go. Okay. I'm in.
Another day?
I want to see this. No. No.
Yeah.
I got zip cuffs in my
Right, Nino.
trunk of the
Mentally ill, but he called the cops on himself and they handcuff him.
Help me!
zip cuffs in the back trunk.
Help! Help me! Help me! Help me!
Hey, I'm trying to change cuffs.
Okay.
That way we don't have to worry about it once it's up.
Yeah.
Relax, relax.
You're gonna be all right, Tony.
From the sound of the cops, like, especially the dude that, like, I guess that's talking that looks like he's on top of it. It don't seem like he's really wanting to hurt the man. The cops told his mom they found his body. They had to fight to get this footage. Wow. Where did this happen at? What state was this? Wow. So they try to cover that shit up. But you know how cops do it. You know how they protect each other, which is wrong. But I can see this shit happening, and not saying the cops are good cops. You know what I mean? Like you said, the little rib was broken. That's not crazy. Like, so they might have roughed this ass up or something. I don't know. But like I was gonna say before you said that, like it really don't sound like the cop is really. It seems like, but And maybe the cop knows, like, yo, this shit could get a lot worse if you keep fucking wilding out. Like, we might have to do some, like, extra stupid shit to you that can fuck you up. So just chill. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you might have a cop that's good and know all the other cops are ready to fuck you up. He might just like, yo, just chill. Like, yo, fuck it, nigga. Like, just chill. Like, what are they doing? I ain't doing, yo, just chill. Like, you know what I mean? Like, motherfucker just telling them low key. Like, that shit ain't important, motherfucker. Fucking lose your life. But I don't know what happened. I'm just looking at it from the way I'm looking at it. What happened in Dallas. Josh, you didn't hear about this? They gave him sedatives after he was dead. Cops will do that shit. They'll do that shit. They were like, well, Jimmy's a good guy. Jimmy didn't need that to happen. So they'll doctor that shit up and tell them to say some other shit so Jimmy can fucking get his pension and shit and keep his motherfucking job. Jimmy's a good guy. Jimmy might have saved my life and shit. That happens. People do that. They ain't just cop shit. People do that. And that's like what I witnessed, what I believe I was witnessing with the George Floyd thing, with the black dude that was filming about the dude being on drugs while he got it filmed. And I've been around plenty of niggas that do that shit. Like, yo, fuck up, nigga. Like, they trying to do something and you coming over there fucking up the shit. His mouth is full of grass and dirt. Oh, yeah, it does look like that now. That's weird, though. How they even had him rolling around on the ground. Like I never seen a cop let a motherfucker handcuff, let alone a motherfucker that they didn't handcuff yet. Move more than like fucking 2 feet away from where they fucking put you. So they might have thought this dude was like on some drugs and shit, and he was just having a fucking fucked up trip. I'm cutting in and out. Goddamn. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna be right back. Let's see. Okay. So, sounds okay? All right, cool. That's crazy though, yo. That's mad crazy. I ain't never heard no shit like that. That shit is mad crazy. Maybe we play a little bit more of that shit. That's crazy. That's fucked up.
It's okay.
Oh, please. Oh, no.
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. Okay.
No.
We're gonna get you some help.
Stop! Stop! Stop, officer!
You're gonna be okay.
Okay.
Tony, chill.
Okay.
Relax.
Got me over here, so unbuckle these.
Okay.
I'm trying to switch out customs.
No.
Help me!
Tony, you're going to relax.
Help me! Okay, stop.
You're gonna relax. Relax.
I'm stopping, please.
It's okay.
Ah! Ah!
That could be the ribs or something, maybe, and shit. But the paramedics are already there. Yeah, I wasn't headline news. Damn. This shit crazy. Well, I guess this carbonation shit is out the window now. I guess we're just dealing with this motherfucker shit. I'm gonna have to change the title. It's like, it's turned into something else. I'll just do it at the end. Y'all niggas just give me a hang out. So, yeah. This is crazy, yo. This is fucking bugged out.
Yeah, I'm trying. And
they got two sets of cuffs on. Got two sets of cuffs on. Dickhead cop that had that one set and that big ass dude and shit. That shit be fucking him up. I worked in the site for years. It should not be laying there that long without prices. Without prices versus there to exist. Yeah, but maybe cops don't know about it. They don't got that shit in their training. That should be a lot of times like with the case and shit too. Cops don't really know nothing about that shit. Where they should know about it. It's like that other dude that was mentally ill, that the cop shot. That shit was just stupid. Like he picked up something. Those cops was like mad far away from him. They shot that dude. That was in Florida or something.
Way too much. One thing at a time. Then we'll pull his legs out and get the rest of it. Hold on. No,
Stop it. Stop, Tony. Stop.
Please.
You're going to have to stop squirming.
No! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, we do.
Come on. Can't keep.
Nice. It'll be all right, Tony. Take your time. Take your time.
Stop it. Tony, stop fighting me. I'm just trying to take this handcuff off.
There you go. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus. I can't go.
Take your time, bro. Take your time.
He's so fucking.
I guess it's a body. I guess it's a body.
I'm trying to get.
I want to roll him out.
I'm trying to get.
You can kind of like.
Where's my trust? Alright. Trust it. I don't have it. They don't have it. Yeah, hang in.
He's trying to help you out, okay? He's trying to help you out, okay? Doing good. You need to relax. That's why he's so athletic.
And like this situation right here, when he in extreme pain or something, sometimes the police officer will think you bullshit or overreacting and shit. Like, because they might be having a bad day and shit, and your ass might be just fucking around to get the pressure up off your ass and some shit. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know, this shit crazy. It don't seem like they want to fuck this dude up, but they taking light of the situation, which is just as bad. It's just as bad as fucking them up. They're taking the situation lightly. And most of these motherfuckers is stupid regular people. Like, you know what I mean? That don't live in a neighborhood where they got motherfuckers that be hiding and shit and falling out in the fucking middle of the street in the neighborhood and shit, just be fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? So on they off days and shit, they not seeing no shit like that. So it's just like strange to them, like how they would look. This is how white people look at black people. Like, yeah, like, look at these niggas and shit. Why do they do this? It's some shit that they're not accustomed to or don't see. So they don't really see like the reasons or the, you know what I mean, how this thing could actually happen. This shit crazy.
Show me, my friend. Show me.
You're gonna be all right.
I need to talk.
You're gonna be okay.
You'll
be all right.
Okay. Listen.
I personally see cops stand around people like a motherfucker might be on dust or a motherfucker just be fucked up or just like losing his mind or something like that. And they stand around, they waiting for the ambulance and niggas be saying crazy shit and the motherfuckers be laughing and shit. That shit happen all the time. I see normal motherfuckers out on the street looking at motherfuckers and laughing at them. There was a dude I saw one day, right? In the city. I was the only one out there, and I see this motherfucker walking up the middle of the fucking road. I'm like, look at this motherfucker. And he said, help me, somebody help me, somebody help me, help me. And the motherfucker walking in the middle of the street, and he walked up to a fucking police car, yelling, said, help me. And the cop just kept going. The cop just kept going. And shit, I said, ain't that a bitch, right? So the nigga's still out there. He went and he's like, help me. He looked at me, he said, help me, brother, help me. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. So he went across the street and shit, and nigga was holding on to the fence. I said, help me, somebody help me. Right? So I was about to be out and shit. I felt bad. I'm like, yo. I called 911 and shit. I'm like, yo, there's some motherfucker out here and shit talking about he needs some help. And he just said, help me. And I said that the cop drove by him and the 911 lady tried to shut me up. I said, he went right up to the police car and the cop kept driving. And she tried to talk right over that shit. Didn't want that shit to be on that 911 call. And a way about drugs. So like they looking at you like, don't do drugs, motherfucker. You see what this shit gets you? You see what this shit gets you when you do drugs? That's how they look at it.
Hey. Chill out.
We're dead.
You're gonna be all right.
We're dead. Help me!
But I think if he's out of control, can't stay still, they have to restrain him and shit. supposedly for his safety and theirs. So I think that's why they did that. If he would stay still. I don't know what they did before, like what was going on before the handcuffs.
Help me! Okay, get me. Okay, you get me. Okay. No, it's not terrible. Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
Hey, sir, can you talk?
Oh no!
Tony. Anthony Timber or something like that. Hey, can you respond to my questions?
Tony.
No?
Tony.
Right.
That's why I question it. Like, it's like, listen to what they saying. Say, yo, can you respond to my questions? Like, you know what I mean?
No, but I need you to
Tony. Tony.
What is this? Oh, he's on the key.
That sounds like
I'm saying. Hey. Tony. Tony. What'd you take today? What'd you take? Not schizophrenia. He took something. Hey, Tony, what'd you take? Yeah, he took something.
What I said last night. Remember what I said last night about motherfuckers and shit? Go to the doctor asking you shit, you lying. You don't want to tell him and shit. He might prescribe your ass some shit. And with you and doing what you doing that you didn't tell him and shit might kill your motherfucking ass. You go right there.
If I see you out here, son.
Yeah, it is. It is messed up. Like I said, like, you know what I mean? I just keep that shit on some real. All right, how am I now? It should be good now, right? I should be good. Yeah. Oh, it's okay now. All right, cool. Oh yeah, Willie Grits. So your ass still up in here? Somebody y'all can come on and anybody want to come on? That's the link there. Click that. Yo, man, this shit crazy. It's sad. Like it is. It's really sad. But like they wrong. But I'm just keep that shit 100. Like how motherfuckers act. And shit. Like how motherfuckers are. Like you know what I mean? Cops, you know, they get together. They see some crazy shit, some funny shit. They don't laugh. Like you know what I mean? These young white boys and shit. You know what I'm saying? They be giggling and shit. This motherfucker fucked up. You hear this motherfucker? How about help me and shit? We not even touching this motherfucker.
No, yeah. No, just trying to kick me.
He was coming.
Tony, you still with us? You alright, bud?
See that shit? Try to kick the cop, whether you mean it or not. Like, they're not going for that shit. You kick them, now this motherfucker can't go to work. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they restraining your ass.
Bud? I thought you nodded, yeah. Listen to your question. Tony. 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 He's breathing. Tony.
I'll make sure you're still breathing.
Yeah, just no. Tony.
What the fuck? Is he asleep? Yes.
See? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm like, yo, fuck all this nigga like. Sleep. That's why you don't fucking fuck around and shit. Cause shit like this can happen to you. Shit can happen to you. My shit up. Yeah, I still everybody ass and shit. Whether on purpose, or not on purpose and shit, they still be fucking you. They just be fucking up all around you. Shit. Either or. Either or.
Snoring, that's what it was.
Yeah, he's asleep.
Wow. Shit, I was squirming in like I'd be sleeping too.
I know it's not early.
Tony.
Tony! Tony! Go to school. Pick up. I'm going to school. First day, you can't be late.
Tony.
A bunch of new shoes. First day of school, come on. Made breakfast, grab eggs, favorite. Waffles. Really teeny fruity waffles.
Oh,
He's out cold now.
Yeah, this might wake him up.
What?
Oh, he just got quiet.
All of a sudden, just dark yet?
Oh, there he comes.
He moved when he hit him with that fucking needle. He said, "Was that Narcan?" I know that shit was to wake your monkey ass up. They hit you with that shit. But I don't think they hit you with that in the arm. I think they hit you with the chest. Maybe you can hit the motherfucker in the arm. See, like, they don't think you're doing anything wrong. They just think it's the motherfucker acting crazy and shit. That motherfucker had a little bit too much of what the fuck you supposed to have. But I don't know why the ambulance haven't got him up in the ambulance yet. Like, it's been like quite a while. Like,
Sound like he was snoring.
oh, so that's what they put in his arm. Like I said, like, you see how they talking? It's not like, and I don't give a fuck who you is. The motherfucker dead, you ain't trying to be touching that motherfucker. Like, this dude is shit. By mistake on purpose, exactly. Yup. Another murder by mistake on purpose.
Oh, the grayed up cocktail, like drill. Word. You know, you give us a handful of those. That'd be awesome. You fight to go CIT calls. I'm going on.
See, these are a bunch of goofy dudes. Like, they're a bunch of goofy, probably early 20s or some shit like that. Mid-20s. They goofy. You know what I mean? They have fun all day and shit. You gotta work, drink, do whatever and shit. Cornballs or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't think they didn't intentionally do this shit. It was just out of their ignorance. Error and ignorance and undertraining. Poor training. Did this. Because I believe, if there was somebody else, they be a damn fireman or the pedestrian. That little motherfucker on the street do the same shit. You sitting there laughing at that motherfucker.
Wait for me. I'm going to get him on the stretcher. Yeah. What's going on my other part of the story? Turn it this way. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ. Hey, don't fall off now.
Wow, he is dead.
I don't want to fall.
Is he knocked out or he's dead, is he?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I think I was a little freaky.
He didn't just die down there, did he?
Look at his face now. His face changed now. Look at their faces. They thinking that shit like, is this motherfucker alive?
I don't think he did.
Is he breathing?
Yeah. He turned around and look. Now this asshole smiling and shit.
I hope I didn't kill him.
All this weed shit.
See? Yeah, there was all this weed shit, motherfucker.
I didn't.
I love how this became a weed. Yeah. We ain't friends.
Hey, Domingo, find his car?
I have no idea. I'm kind of curious to see. Did you have a bag?
No, I gave you my last one. He didn't have much stuff, though. He's not breathing?
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Fire. Oh.
He ain't breathing, bro.
We all put on some gloves and these chest compressions.
Oh, fuck. He ain't breathing.
So he was fighting and then just gave up. Hey, I've got his mom on the phone and she knows all this stuff. He's dead. He's what?
He's dead.
7 minutes.
You gotta go.
They're like, oh shit, this motherfucker dude dead. We gotta wait to pick his ass up. Jokes dried right up. Exactly, B. Wow. Wow. Oh my
Go crazy fast. You gotta let your chest come all the way up. That's better.
See.
First, you want to get those pads on, telling you.
Hey, buddy, we close those doors.
I'm trying to be an asshole, but
Anything?
Could you imagine this being one of us? Willie Grits and shit out in the middle of the road and shit, drunk too much.
We all gotta keep those handcuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was not national news. Wow. Wow, the family just got the footage released. Ain't that
How long did he stop fighting?
What, maybe, 2 minutes?
He was snoring, though.
Yeah, that's what he was. He sounded like he was snoring.
Yeah. We're gonna get these pads on first. See what that says.
Hey, man, if you need me to switch or you're tired, just let me know.
But I think I'm not going to stop here in a minute. No, that's about no.
Hey, you guys want to roll so I can take the cuffs off?
Alright, so. Pulse back? Nope. No.
Somebody jump on the chest.
Keep that door now. Keep thumping on his chest. Stop. Stop one more time. Keep going, buddy.
Keep going?
I'm better.
What's that keep that at?
It's not. Don't worry about that. No,
Give me a cut off top.
okay, go ahead and try to get those handcuffs on. We're going to get an IV on.
Go ahead. I need somebody to help me.
Turn them over whichever way. I gotta keep bagging. I ain't gonna do it. No, don't worry about it.
You know how they looking at
Appreciate
that?
you.
They looking at that shit. We ain't let no drug addict motherfucker and shit fucking ruin our lives and shit because he want to get fucked up. That's how they looking at that shit. That's why they ain't had no problem saying that. Anybody else, that should be out of their conscience. But they know, like, yo, we ain't need for this motherfucker to die. Shit. We were joking around and niggas like,
Nothing on his chest. All CPR.
I'm not gonna get out of your way, bro.
Hey, partner, if you want, jump over on this side. That way, jump over on this side. That way he can get that out.
But Pete, this could be any of us. Any of us will react like this. I would have said you, because you're in the medical field and shit. So you take this shit that serious. But a normal citizen, out here, firefighter, police officer, pizza delivery man, cab driver, and shit like it's gonna be, you know what I mean?
We got an engine crew.
That George Floyd shit though, that motherfucking shit there was intentional. You can see that shit, that motherfucker. And I don't feel that those other cops was doing something intentional to fuck him up, maybe. I don't know. But the report said one of them had some type of compassion and kept asking, yo, should we turn him out of side? They're like, no. That motherfucker was like, no. Keeping his ass right here.
What? So we got an engine crew coming, so, all right.
I'm not trying to, like, say the cops shouldn't be punished and shit. They're asking you to jail. Whether they meant to do that shit or not. And it's partly, I wouldn't say it's their whole fault. And most of the shit is their fault, but also with the police department with Port Charles. They shouldn't be on the force if they're gonna be giggling and hee and ha while motherfuckers is in custody. You do that shit after you got the motherfuckers in the car or in the motherfucking in the fucking booking and shit. Then you can laugh about the situation. How stupid that motherfucker was acting. You can laugh about that shit when you packing up, when you clock out, and y'all in the parking lot. Y'all can laugh about that shit. But when you're on duty and you performing your work, all that giggling and laughing and shit, it shouldn't be none of that. It shouldn't be none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be none of that shit. You have to be professional. This is your fucking job. There ain't no ha and hee. It's your fucking job. For any motherfucking crime, you arrest somebody, I don't give a fuck this for murder. If you got that motherfucker in a squad car, and you and your partner in the front, y'all making fun of that motherfucker, your ass will be permanent. I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker shot 50 motherfuckers. You don't mock him. You don't make fun of him. You don't do none of that shit. You do your fucking job. Take that motherfucker to jail.
Anything?
Shit like this will happen. And now it's like, oh shit. And now
And then as soon as we rolled them over, that's when it looked good.
That'd be good, Sergeant. You can get those off.
Here it is. Let me get them off.
Let his chest come all the way up. You're doing good. Just let it come all the way up. There we go. Go with that beat.
like out here and shit, they ain't really no like police brutality, like black police, like when people say police brutality, they think of the niggas getting fucked up. Fucking cops do not discriminate out this motherfucker. Anybody can get it. Whether you Hispanic, you white, whatever, it don't even matter. A cop will fuck you up out here. You get it twisted. They'll fuck you up. Ain't that right really good?
Burn it up. Brother Norman, he was fighting these cops and keeled over and died. Kind of excited delirium death. Last time we checked, we just been straight assist with it. No, he was good.
Yeah. You want to switch here in a minute when you get done with that?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing or feeling anything. We can try right here. Did you already get
No, we did not. We gave him some Versed, and we were going to transport him up to the hospital because he was fine so much. Got him on the stretcher, and here we are. I don't know any medical history besides bipolar schizophrenia.
You know he's schizophrenic and shit, so they think he acting bugged out. Orange box. Yeah. They saw she was mentally ill and poor. Yeah. Yup. White folks do that shit too. They'll sit out another white person that ain't got shit. They'll sit out that motherfucker quick. He ain't no different than a nigga. I'm a white woman. I have confidence. Now, come on, now, Jesse. Jesse. Now, you said you had the cops full of guns on you. You can start this shit. I know. I said I believe now. You one of them. You one of them rowdy white girls and shit. You ain't saying shit to me. You can't do that shit to me. I can only imagine. Nicole Jessica. I can only imagine shit. Go thugged out and shit. All right. Mental illness is serious health issue. Yes, it is. Now, to tell the stuff that I witnessed before too. Mentally, people usually not harmful to others. Shit, I don't know about that one, Rudy. I don't know about that one. The crazy motherfucker will fuck you up. What is this orange box? Fantasy caves. Texas needs to be better for their mental health. Yeah, that need to be a national thing and shit. Said Nature Boy. We didn't get into that yet. We thought this a little bit more important. That this topic kind of took over the show. So they still have their job. They should at least get fired. Yeah, they should. They really should. Yo, a mentally ill motherfucker fuck you up. Everybody know this, yo. Well, I don't think you're in America, right? You're in the UK or something, I believe. But in America, a crazy person can kill your ass and shit. I go to jail. They just go to the hospital for a few months, and they be right back on the street. A crazy motherfucker tell your ass out here and say, yo, keep fucking around. I'll do you dirty, motherfucker. It won't do no time. crazy motherfucker tell you that. Oh, you are in. I might have confused you with somebody. It was another dude. So, yo, crazy motherfucker fuck your ass up and shit. Laugh. I knew a dude I used to skate with, right? It's work at a skate shop. He was a customer that, like, I became good friends with him. We used to skate all the time. He was an older dude. He was older than me. And shit, still skated and shit, right? So he would come in and buy all these boards and shit. And then he would go, like, parking lots, like, and shit, like, skate down, skating park. He an old dude, so he won't be out there with young kids and shit. He do his own things, right? So cops would roll up on him and shit and fuck with him. He'll be like, yo, fuck you motherfucking pigs. And kick the motherfucking cops in the nuts. Like, straight kick the motherfucking police in the nuts. It don't shit happen to that motherfucker. That motherfucker just get a little 3-month stay in the hospital and he be back out. Like, fuck y'all motherfucker. And he's still getting his check. Still getting his check every month. Like, what? That's how they roll. Damn. Oh, shit. That's crazy, brother. Oh. Yeah, but mentally ill motherfuckers will fuck your asses up. Yeah, man, fucking crazy motherfucker fuck you up. And that's why when the cops go too, like, this crazy motherfucker will fuck us up and shit. This nigga won't do no time. They just take him to the hospital. That shit happen all the time. Yo, you mad crazy motherfuckers to tell your ass, like, listen, nigga, I'm crazy. I'll fuck you up. It won't be no time. Better ask around about that shit. Sit there and make fun of a mentally ill motherfucker if you want. Laugh at a nigga and shit at the stop sign, begging for change and shit. And the nigga look all crazy. Talking about, I'm looking for work. Say something crazy to that motherfucker and see what happens. He'd be glad to do you dirty. And know he ain't gonna get no time. So he'll do you dirty. Shit, that's what it is, yo. That's what it is. Got the cops up in there now, working like everybody in there.
any idea.
Yup. Absolutely, Pete.
I have no idea. Hey, sir. Sir.
I'm gonna explain this shit in my report. Canada is worse. That Asian guy decapitated a guy he ate part of in front of a bus full of people. They let him free after a short stay in the mental hospital. I know.
How old is he?
32.
Yeah. Oh, he was born in 85.
This motherfucker ate a motherfucker. He fucking killed a dude. He was crazy. He killed a motherfucker and ate him. They went and told the family and shit about it. They called the cops. But that motherfucker, they ain't put him in no goddamn hospital and shit. They put that motherfucker in jail. That motherfucker got some Hannibal Lecter, like super high max security fucking type shit.
He just had his 30-second birthday.
He's on board.
What? Y'all want to swap out? Okay. You got it?
Y'all want to go to park on YouTube? All right, let's go to park. No. Appreciate you.
Sorry, we tried. Kind of
Why did they take him out of the ambulance? That's right, Willie Griggs. Yeah, so now they probably gonna lay his ass back on the grass, like, yo, this is how we found him. Wow, that's just something else, man. Willie Griggs, you wanna come on? Talk some shit. About to change gears, switch gears and shit. Switch gears. I might just get the fuck on out of here. Movies I read to watch. Come on in. Say something. And come in and ask us what's better and shit. Strawberry Pop Tarts or brown sugar. I'm mad as fuck about that shit. That motherfucker tastes dead right now. Hey, here's what it is. I go to the store later, go get these things. But yo, this is crazy, yo. I'm gonna get into this Nature Boy shit because that's what the fuck I supposed to be doing. And took over the show. And thank you on Nicole shit for letting me know about that dude. That was good. That was a good one. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. I'm fucking with it. Now, up for me. I wouldn't even know him and shit. Because Willie Grits told me about it like 3 minutes before I fucking hit the fucking go button and shit. He mentioned it and shit. I didn't know what you were talking about. He said, you heard about the shooting? That must be a huge fact. Cops need to be held to the same standards you and I would be in jail. Absolutely. Down to businesses. All right. There we go. Son of a bitch, nature boy. Cult leader. Known as nature boy. Who refers to himself as God now. He refers to himself as God. And believes in nudism, polygamy, and refraining from dating. Is among 21 people arrested in Hawaii for breaking quarantine orders when found on a beach. Right? So we got this goddamn COVID. You can go to Hawaii. And I guess they got this ordinance. I guess when you get off that plane, you got a 14-day quarantine. That's to cut down on the motherfucking COVID-19 shit, so you don't be fucking killing motherfuckers, right? That's understandable. But you know the conspiracy nuts and shit that say different. Because they don't got no motherfucking sense. Right? So you got alright, dude, polygamy thing. I want to do a show on polygamy. I believe polygamy just victimizes women. Honestly think that. I'm gonna get all my ducks in order and do that show. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. But says cult leader who believes in nudism, polygamy, and refraining from bathing was among 21 people arrested in Hawaii this week for breaking quarantine orders. Found on the beach playing. Eligio, whatever the fuck his name is, Lee Bishop, basically, 38-year-old leader of the Part Nation cult, known as Nature Boy, refers to himself as God, was arrested for violating emergency orders to quarantine for 14 days on arrival on the Big Island. The cult was kicked out of Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, back in December after being branded a threat to national security. Taking 21 people into custody and the largest group yet detained for flouting Governor David IG, whatever rules put in place to slow the spread of coronavirus. Bishop were arrested in Hawaii Paradise Park Thursday. According to County Police, Lieutenant Rio Amon Wilkins. Right? There we go, the fucking idiots right there. Right? Nice little women and shit with them, but you know they crazy than a son of a bitch. And we probably have a totally different look at them. Who's there in person. But what they say in this report. 20 of the group, all from out of state, were booked for violating the 14-day visitor quarantine, while the other individual, 42, was arrested for breaking an emergency order on vacation rentals after housing the group at her property. Right? So you probably got another fucking weirdo that believe in them saying, hey, come down here and stay with me. Right? On June 7th and 8th, authorities said, and it was edited, it's my understanding that most 100% confirmation on all of it. We don't have all the records from the proper authorities to document. Mainland incoming passengers were working on it. Amon Wilkins added that all detainees were cooperating with law enforcement, right? Of course they did this shit, because they got their asses whipped every time they did it before, right? Niggas hair, they were pulling niggas' dreadlocks out and shit, they were fucking niggas up. Remember they had Nature Boy's eyes all swollen fuck up and shit? That's right, people. Take your life back, be the coach. Yeah, right. Right. It shit never ends. And shit. Yeah, brown sugar, yo. Brown sugar and Pop Tarts are the shit. Of the 20 individuals, every single one of them, 1 ounce of resistance, and 21 have been charged. As the Messiah demigod, the master chief of his Facebook account, confirmed that the other detainees were members of the detaining the rest of us. Bishop said on social media, reported Hawaii. We broke the law. This is what happens. You got to stay in quarantine 14 days. It is what it is. We broke the law. They're doing the job now. Now I'm gonna play a video after this, and we can understand. Hawaii for quarantine breakers said the group risked sparking an outbreak of the deadly virus on the island. See, they don't care. They don't care about nobody. They care about themselves, right? And we can care about it. And they only care about the cult leader, right? They don't care about themselves. They only care about the cult leader, right? And the cult leader don't give a fuck about nobody. Hawaii has 692 confirmed cases. The death toll is 17 as of Friday. People are going hog wild when they arrive. They leave their hotel room. They're out and about. They are interacting with people. That's an opportunity for infection that we don't want to do. Check this out. Listen to what he says. Listen to what he says. And it was in Hawaii, the vocal. The audio sucks. Many of them have criminal records or are doing serious offenses. They are not respectful. They are not respectful people. She added, of Hawaii carbonation countries for accusations ranging from endangering people's welfare and sex crimes. In December, Bishop and 17 cult members were deported back to the U.S. by the Panama Migration Office after being granted a national security clearance. However, the group was first banned from joining the fight because of overwhelming bad body odor, in light of the fact that the cult does not believe in David. Costa Rican Star reported at the government. Why? He looked like Mr. Miyagi and shit. Let's see if we play this shit. Listen.
Send your donations.
Yeah, I'll put it right on the right spot. Listen.
What happens? You gotta stand up 14 days. It is what it is. We broke the law. They're doing their job. We want our rest. Send your donations. To help me out. They're doing their job. Respect them. Respect them.
Hear that? Y'all heard that, right? That's what that was all about. The more trouble he gets in, the more followers are going to send him money. Right? And some of these things probably won't even cost any money to get out of. Slap on the wrist shit. But it's made to look like it's bigger than what it is. That's funny as hell. He said Fox News calls him the nudist anti-bathing coach. Oh, we got reported. Shit. You heard that shit. It said send your donations.
Very professional. Very professional. Very professional. He's on the job. Very professional. Yes. Oh,
Very professional. They're doing it. They keep doing what they're doing. Hello. The cult is set up by Bishop back in 2016. Has drawn attention in recent years over claims it does not allow some female followers and requires cards, bank accounts, and PIN numbers in order to focus on worship. We heard this a whole bunch of times. The Hebrew Israelite cult do the same thing. They ask for your stimulus check. They ask you to get a lawsuit. They want that money and shit. What you gonna buy? You use that money to push the truth. You use that money to push the truth. He also promotes eating vegan diet, defecating at the base of trees, and refers to Bishop, a former model. He was like a gay porn star or some shit like that. So yeah, he was a stripper and all types of other stuff. The cult came under close scrutiny when a woman from Newfoundland, Eligio Lee, joined the group, sparking fears and her safety. For her safety, right? It was a young girl, right? And the parents was like, yo, we want this girl back. And she was old enough to stay there. So they couldn't do nothing about this. Right? She did end up leaving. She did end up leaving the cult. Bishop told I know he took, I don't know if it was like $500,000. Some shit. It was a lot of fucking money from this white kid that joined the group. And he took all of his money, you know, and they just did what they wanted to do. Buy dirt bikes and all types of shit. Play money for them. Bishop told and he had nothing to show for it a year later. Bishop told CBC News at the time that the woman could leave whatever she wanted. I made myself clear that nothing is going on with Kayla. Nothing is wrong with Kayla. Kayla is just. Look at this shit. Look at this. And that girl is stupid as all hell. This little girl right here, she's stupid as all hell. She has some problems. She's going through some problems and shit. Her mother and all types of shit. Yo, she's stupid as hell. The nigga gave her an STD and all types of shit. I'm fucking believing. Carmen Nation YouTube channel, which has about almost 85,000 subscribers, music videos, self-help videos of nature. Titles include Purpose of Life, Honoring God's Creation, Technologies of the Body, with Master Teacher Nick Dubois, Storytime with the Messiah, Overcoming My Pride. Who's been calling themselves the Messiah lately? JN said that polygamy is the gateway to divine feminine. Before founding Carbonation, Bishop had racked up a sizable rap sheet, including arrests for forcible entry in Georgia in 2009, theft and aggravated battery in 2011. Right? Yeah.
I want you to hear me. Even if they do send me, I don't give a fuck. I want y'all to be. When I die, I want to say I kept it real on this bitch. I'm out. Kill me, I'm gone. But I kept it real in that motherfucking face. I wasn't sweet talking y'all niggas. I kept it real with you. I was a human being. I was real. I showed my feelings was on I wear my feelings on my sleeve. I'm real. I hurt. I have pain. When you being mean to me, yeah, this is how it feels inside. People might not say it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but you know what it is. But this is real. You know what I'm saying? This is real shit. I just want people to know, and I want my life to be an example of how listen, my circumstances and how I came up and what I had to do to become who I am right now. That's my story. That's not who I am. That's what I had to get through to become who I am. For you to judge me by my story or judge me by a chapter in my book, it just says everything about who you are. You telling me that you white people are mean like that? Are you telling me Hawaiian people are judgmental? Are you telling me Hawaiian people are mean? That's all you're gonna do because at the end of the day, it's being publicly right now that we are function peacefully, and y'all accusing us of something. So if we was to actually get set back, it's gonna make y'all look crazy. Like, what are you doing? Like, they ain't even do nothing. Y'all ain't have nothing on them. Like, you feel me? Like, what was the problem? So I got a question, right? We taught you judge a man by the fruity bears, right? So what can you personally do to say the fruits that you provide to the table? Because you're coming here to reap the benefits of our nature, right? Because you're original man, but also
hit that goddamn like button. Come on, motherfucker. Why actually about what you said. Jessica, you called me Jessica. Paul says, what woke me up from the Hebrew Israelites? People in cults are hard to reach. All right. What woke me up? It wasn't nobody that told me that, right? It wasn't anybody that told me that. But people wasn't equipped enough to tell me better to get out, right? And I can honestly say I was woke up from it after the first year of the 22 years I was in it. And the reason I say that, I saw all the wrong things that the culture was doing, right? Right away. But it was the information that they gave me that kept me around. Like, I knew the niggas was full of shit, but I wanted that information. These full of shit, piece of shit motherfuckers had the information that I wanted, right? And I can say this about JN. I said it before I'm out of here. I didn't give a fuck what the fuck he was doing. I wanted that information that he had, so I could go about my motherfucking business, right? And in return for the information, I do what I can and shit to push the group and shit like I did for the Hebrew Israelites. camps that I was in, some of them I did a lot of shit, started a lot of shit. And I've seen it on YouTube or whatever the fuck every day. Facebook, whatever, right? But the last one I was in, I did shit. I spent a good $4,000 of my time, of my craft, to help develop the group, right? And I saw what it was all about. They weren't trying to do that. That wasn't the goal for self-development of the group and of the people in the group. Major development, life development, develop their lives, develop their way of thinking and all that shit. They wasn't about. That shit wasn't started for them. It was started for their own personal gain and their own fucking ego. That's why they were started. How many of the members? I would say in each group, there's probably one person in each group. One or two people in each group. And that group could range from 30 to 40, 50 members. It'd be one, two. Usually, probably I say two in most things. Because they'll see together, they'll see it, and they'll make eye contact and looking at each other like, yo, this is bullshit. Like, there was a very famous guy in the music industry that I was with. I don't care to use his name right now. He's still in it, as far as I know now. I don't know if he's out there. I haven't talked to him in a few months. But me and him, we linked up. And, like, amongst ourselves, we like, yo, we did crazy. You know what I mean? But he had his reason for being there, and I had my reason for being there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the reason it could be somebody know this shit is better for their life than what the fuck they was doing before. Motherfuckers be games and doing all types of dumbass shit. And this thing, it's like something that's gonna calm, how they say it, calm the savage beast. You know what I'm saying? It calms the savage beast. So it could be some straight fuck shit. But it stops you from doing what you feel is worse. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times it'll be because they really give a fuck about the faith or whatever. I did. I really gave a fuck about it. I really believed that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to learn more and more. The more I can fucking learn. But I saw that it was repetitive. It was very repetitive. And especially if you started joining groups that were split offs of the main vine of the group, of the cult. You know what I'm saying? Because they had splitter groups out of that, the main school, then they had splits off of that shit. Hell no, I don't hold that motherfucker no more. Hell motherfucking no. I hold the things that are in the scriptures, but not in the cult doctrine way. I tell you for what I see, like knowing that I ain't gonna add no other shit on that. So this is talking about this. Dumb shit like that. No. I said like the law and shit, like I explained this the other night when I was talking about conspiracy theories and this dude that we have in our little Facebook group and shit, ex-members of the fucking group. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, goddamn, nigga, did you really leave the cult, man? Because you left the cult for this shit? I'm like, you might as well go back up in that motherfucker. Because you're doing worse. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people in that, what you said, is my next point, my next thing I want to say. You said, do you still hold a doctrine? Yeah. But one of my main problems was when I would say, this group is fucking full of shit. Like, these niggas ain't about nothing. Like, they not trying to build the nation. They ain't trying to do none of that shit that they talk about, right? I'm looking at their actions. All types of shit. Niggas talking to niggas, wives, all types of fucking, right? And I leave the group. Stake was keep the doctrine. So I was like a free agent a bunch of times. Sometimes free agent for a good 3-4 years. Free agent. We got our own little crew, like motherfuckers out free agents and shit. We just congregate together. We get up on the weekends or whatever and shit, go through scriptures and shit. And we make our own little group, like, you know what I mean? We got our own little shit going on. It's not organized, but we just brothers that believe in this shit, and we treat each other like we brothers, like we the goddamn motherfucking disciples of Jesus and shit, chilling together. You know what I'm saying? We going through the midst of the city, and we teaching who gonna hear. We wasn't standing on no corners and shit, but we was in the midst of the city. So like, we go over here, we might go to the liquor store. Somebody, they might spark, somebody say hi to us, right? And we small talk in the store. Like, hey, bro, you know what I mean? They teach little motherfuckers something. And like, we even have white friends and shit that would fucking actually believe the shit that we teaching and would actually want to learn. And we'll tell them, like, yo, you can be Israelite. Because you look white, you're right to be Israelite. You know what I mean? Then other doctrines came later, add-on doctrines came later with a lot of those rogue splinter groups that started that, like, you know what I'm saying? But when I first was taught, like, any nation of people could be an Israelite. It don't matter what they look like. It mattered if they believe that doctrine. You know what I'm saying? That would make you an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? So when you leave that motherfucking shit for the fuckery, you keep the doctrine. And then you might find another group. You go congregate with them for a little bit. All right, we straight up in here and shit, right? Boom, here come the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers asking for our government names and shit. We only know your motherfucking Hebrew name. Who the fuck is you, nigga? Why is you writing down wanting our social security number? Dumb shit. Like, you know what I mean? One of my boys, he learned, like, he wanted to talk me. He got locked up. Yeah, he was doing crazy shit. He got locked up, and the brother's supposed to be holding him down while he was locked up. They ain't write him one letter, and he sent him $1. He came out, motherfucker was on a scooter, so he was crazy. Like, he was mentally ill. Like, he was crazy, right? And this nigga rolled through the goddamn school and shit on a fucking scooter. Like, literally rode in the building on a scooter. Like, and went into the front of the motherfucking school, and it's like, the Lord gonna deal with you. So I got a scripture to read. They're like, man, the Lord gonna deal with you and shit, right? That nigga pulled out that big ass burner and shit, like, yo, I'm gonna deal with you if you don't let me read this motherfucking scripture. Nigga read the scripture, telling them how they fucked up. The motherfucker started the school back up, and and rode out of the school on the scooter. That's a crazy ass story. Yo, there's a lot of head motherfuckers in the Hebrew Israelite community that was there for that shit. Like, that was wild. Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers that's, like, high up, like, in that shit, that are on YouTube and Facebook today, that was in that building when that shit went down. So, I always saw the bullshit. And it always hurted me that the brothers wasn't really trying to do shit. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about, like, doing shit, like, we need to go fucking kill a bunch of white people, some stupid shit like that. Nah. Like, some of the group, they was on that shit. Like, I wasn't on that shit. I was like, nigga, this is stupid. You know what I mean? Because I always held on to what I was taught first. And everything outside of that was up for, like, interpretation. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, I held more to what the GMS, that's what I learned. I learned to burn under Tahar's doctrine. That's what I learned. The Tahar's doctrine is more of a less organized, more like individual type of thing, sort of. It's different than all other Israelite groups. Like, now, you asked, was it? Yup, it is common. Let's say, was it dangerous to lead? Some cults will kill you for that. Now, I was fortunate enough. Some of the groups I left, they feared us. So I'm saying, they feared us. One on Pacific, they feared us when we left. Because I was with that dude that was on the student. So they were no problems with him. None. Half the city didn't want no problem. But like the other groups I was in, like it didn't even get to that shit. Because like it was either I was a lone wolf in there, I was a dude that was like in the back, this is serving shit. Like I didn't fucking socialize that much, or didn't have time to really get to know people, because two of the groups that I was a part of, I was going to school in New York City, so like I wasn't there all the time, so they couldn't hold me to being at all these like classes and shit like that, because I was in fucking school. Like I'm coming there, nigga, when I go to school. So if y'all got a class, when I got a class in school and shit, my ass is dead. Other than that, no. But I pay too much money to come see y'all. Like I want to, but I ain't got no bread to be spending up like that. That's, you talking hundreds of dollars and shit a week type shit. Fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? So like I wasn't pressured. I wasn't pressed like that. People that live in the city are pressed. Where you at, brother? You're going off. Most High is gonna kill you. Most High is gonna kill you. Not coming to class. Most High is gonna kill you. Most High is gonna kill you. Second to last that I left was this IUIC. I left and was just like, yo, y'all niggas full of shit. And like they couldn't even say nothing about it. I heard they demonized me though, like on some other shit. Like I didn't know anything about that shit. One of the brothers and shit told me that recently. But I did too much for the group for them to put me on some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was too much of a team player. You know what I mean? I was the motherfucker that was giving them suggestions and shit that they would take. Like that military cadence shit. I'm the motherfucker that brought that shit up in fucking IUIC to make that shit up. I was the head printer that was printing all they funky ass t-shirts and shit. And you had other brothers that was pioneering motherfuckers like that too. And no brother Bezalel and shit. He was fucking master graphic artist and shit. That nigga brother was no joke with the video editing, all that shit. He was no motherfucking joke. They needed him. Like that shit wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for like me, him, and a couple other brothers. That shit wouldn't even happen. IUIC would be nowhere near where they are today if it wasn't for us. That's a fact. So when I left there, it wasn't like I lived in another state, so it wasn't like them niggas do something to me. And they were doing something to me, it would be a motherfucking shit that was like my best friend that I was with in there. That would give me rides to class and shit like that. It would be that motherfucker. And we was kind of tight. Like, but after I left this shit, he quit fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? The coke was too strong, but we was close. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was always on some real shit. He used to get on me like, bro, I feel like you got a demon on you and shit. You keep fucking up against the truth and shit. I'm like, yo, nigga, I haven't been in this shit too long, nigga. You motherfuckers stupid. You motherfuckers retarded. And I would bring up the scriptures. I would explain my claim and shit, and he couldn't fuck with me. He said, bro, you need to fast, you just need to pray. That you should have get better. You know what I'm saying? But then shit hit the fan, and did some greasy shit to me. So I was out. So like, you know when a motherfucker do some greasy shit to you, and you just leave? Like, you know what I mean? Now they don't have to deal with you, because they know you did you wrong. So now they don't got to deal with you. So they just gonna let you be. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I heard later on when motherfuckers leave, niggas is staking out their house, niggas is running down on motherfuckers, fucking them up, and all types of other dumb shit. Why did I say they were full of it? Because they was. Because the things that what it's supposed to be about, they wasn't about. They wasn't doing. They wasn't doing. They wasn't laying their lives down for their brother. They wasn't treating motherfuckers the way they wanted to be treated. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't paying motherfuckers their wages for their work. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say, woe unto him that builds his house off another man's labor. It said he basically like be embarrassed. It said his burial would be like a burial of an ass outside of the gates of Jerusalem. So you buried outside the gates of Jerusalem, you ain't shit. Like that what you is, you shit. So you build your house on another man's labor, you ain't pay that motherfucker and shit. You's a wicked son of a bitch. The scriptures say every man should get paid for their work. But they got brothers in there doing video editing for free. They got niggas fucking selling fringes and shit for free, bailing shit out, using their own gas to go to the post office and all that bullshit. Got motherfuckers driving halfway across the city, the state, just to do some dumb shit. You know what I mean? And things wasn't according to the scriptures. But that's basically like, you know what I mean? That's why I said they were full of it. The motherfuckers full of shit. They telling us we supposed to keep the laws of the land too. But on the way home, I'm seeing the elder fucking fly by us going 140 miles an hour in a highway. I hear them tell us about keeping the law. We in the basement of a New York City fucking apartment building. And y'all ain't got no fires. Y'all got a kitchen in here. Y'all use the sterno cans to keep food heated and shit, and you ain't got a fire extinguisher. But we supposed to keep the law of the land. We supposed to be protecting our people and shit. Yeah, it is 501c3. They was. But they was keeping it on the DL. I'm going to talk about that in a second, right? And have the fire exit in the basement and shit piled up with fucking garbage bags filled with clothes. So if there ever was a fire and people got to get out of there, they're going to be tripping and falling over the bags of clothes trying to get out the back door. Even Vice, when they did it, if you look up IUIC's interview on Vice, they talk about how the basement was, how they had exposed electrical wires and all types of dumb shit. They used to have sewer flies. If any of y'all ever know what sewer flies are some nasty motherfuckers. They just nasty. Oh, that shit got my skin crawling now. Just thinking about it. They usually live in drains. Like, you know what I mean? Like the sewer drains or your sink drain and shit and whatnot. Now they got they had a room that they didn't fix up. And that's where they had a leak in the sewer line in the building. So these flies was all up in there. And in the afternoon, they would come out of that room and go in the hallway. And imagine walking through a hallway, right, with freshly painted white walls, lights and shit, and you got like fucking 200 flies on each side of the wall. Just imagine that shit. And they don't move. You know, a fly, you go near it, that motherfucker coming up off that bitch. These motherfuckers stick to the wall. You can walk through there and they won't even move. And you hit the wall, I would hit the wall with my fist, right? The flies will all jump off at once. And like, they'll jump off like 2 feet. And they'll just hover like 2 feet away from it and stick right back to the wall. That shit got my skin crawling right now. That's not wrong. The 501c3, right? What they were doing, and what a lot of these Hebrew Israelites was doing after 9/11 and shit like that, right? Because they was getting money. Everybody in New York City was getting money. Just like now with this COVID-19 shit, a lot of motherfuckers don't know. There's mad money to get right now. There's mad motherfucking money to get right now. You know how much government funding they're going to be giving out and shit for for all these nonprofits and all this fucking shit, they be giving out mad bread. You're giving them your tights, your mandatory tights, and mandatory membership dues every week or every month and shit, right? With a nonprofit, they supposed to be giving you back a receipt. They supposed to be giving you back a receipt, right? To take off when you pay your taxes at the end of the year. But if they hide the 501c3 from you, it don't got to do nothing. So now, y'all know what that does. They can put the money in their pocket. And they don't have to claim it. 501c3 groups are an open book. Anybody can see their books. How much will they help? All that shit is an open book. They got websites. You can look up the 501c3, tell them how much they fucking made that year, what they spent the money on. All that shit is open. You a nigga. You live in the fucking hood. You don't even pay taxes. Half of them. New York City was full with members that were homeless, that lived in homeless shelters. Full of them. Full of them. So, like, I'm from the South, like anybody else up there. Fucking goddamn homeless shelters. A homeless shelter in New York City is a motherfucker. That shit like going to prison every night. Like all over the fucking country. But that New York shit, that's some different shit right there. Motherfuckers living in one room, like basement apartments. You know what I mean? Rooming house shit. Motherfucker. Imagine sharing a bathroom in a motherfucking New York City building. I used to go to New York all the time, skateboarding and shit like that. You fall in New York City, like you ruin your whole motherfucking week. Because you just feel like you got every disease ever invented. And you get up, your shirt look like it got ran over and shit by like 15 fucking garbage trucks. Like, you just smell like garbage juice, like the garbage juice and shit that be coming out the garbage truck. That what your ass be fucking looking like shit. Fucked up. But they hide that money, yo. They hide that fucking brain. Yeah, drain fries, nasty motherfucker. They hide that shit. They hide that shit from you. You know what I'm saying? So now you're giving all your money. They only reporting what they want to report. Oh, we only brought in $10,000. They really brought in fucking $60. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And you ask for a favor. Yo, we supposed to be brothers and shit. Yo, man, yo, $100 short, like on my rent. No, brother, we don't got it, brother. We help the other brothers out in other states. They always run that one. We helping brothers out in the other states. We paying brothers rent out in other states. There's brothers that need it more. We helping out brothers that need it more. They ain't giving you shit. They ain't giving you nothing. That's how they roll. That's how they fucking do you. And this nigga right here, this carbonation, and do that same shit. You out there, god damn. You out there in Costa Rica or fucking Panama or wherever the fuck, right? You don't join this nigga, you don't spend your plane ticket to go to carbonation. You all starstruck. You look at this nigga. You look at this nasty nigga right in your face, and you was starstruck. You give this nigga all your shit. I'm gonna live off the land. I'm not gonna need money. I'm gonna live off the land and be happy and be one with the earth. You eat vegan food and be healthy and be spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Bad motherfuckers would get that, do that shit right now. If it was real. Bad motherfuckers would quit their jobs and do some shit like that. they ain't gonna have to work. And meditate and live, eat coconuts, shit off the tree, all your asses, get all that motherfucking shit, and put your ass to work when you get there. For what? So you can get all your money. That's what it's all about. When the money run out, you can ask your ass to get some more. How's my audio? You guys hear me? Yeah, that's what it is. So like that shit's fucked up. But like they can start struck you and you just give up everything. Just to live, like you might have some problems with your parents. You know what I mean? You just need to change. Like motherfuckers, you just ain't living right. You need to change. Get out of whatever fucked up situation. That's what it is. My audio's okay? Can I get a one if y'all can?
You also have to give. So what is it that you're willing to give as well? Yeah. I give to the people. We talk about the people in the land. I'm gonna take care of nature. We're gonna take care of the earth. That's all. We're gonna respect the planet. Like that's not even something I'm coming to give. Like that's just loving myself. You feel me? I love myself. I come in to give love. Period. I give love, understanding to anybody I touch. I come in to be a real human, an example of people that can't be who they fucking really are. I come in to speak up for people that don't have a soul. When I say don't have a soul, that means like people that are so afraid to be themselves. I come to inspire people. I come to speak for people. I come to channel people's energy and say the things that they can't say. I come here to speak for them and speak for my people. You know what I'm saying? And I say, when I say my people, I mean the people that can hear me. So, you know what I'm saying? And that think like me. Think like me, talk like me, walk like me. These are my people. We all on the same frequency. And we deserve every right to be left the fuck alone. You can investigate us, come look, whatever you want to do to see that we ain't did nothing illegal, we ain't doing nothing illegal, we chilling. You feel me? And like I said, bro, you feel me? I'm here to offer whatever I can to help. I'm a very loving, helping person. You feel me? Like I'm gonna help people because I love myself. You feel me? If I see somebody in the street need help, I'm gonna help them. If I see the locals need help, I'm gonna help you. Come to me and be like, yo, I need this. I'm gonna give it to you. You feel what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. How you gonna?
You heard me say? Those are the people not yet in the cult. Those are the people not yet in the cult. They help you out. They help you out until they get you in there. Then they gain your trust. You gain your trust. Now you want to listen to what they say. No one ever gave you nothing before. These must be the men of the Lord.
you gonna come to my page, love, and tell me to shut the fuck up? If you want me to shut the fuck up, turn the shit off, dumbass.
That was a good one, though. That was a good one. I might have to use that shit. You come out here and tell me to shut up. You want me to shut up? Turn the motherfucker off. You get props for that one, y'all. I mean, y'all can steal that shit.
Y'all give Hawaii a bad look. I'm not even gonna judge all Hawaii by the people that's in this room, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna judge Hawaii by these people that's in this room, bro. I promise you. I know Hawaii's better than this because when just me going from the airport to the
real quick, you know what I should start doing this shit? I do some folk shit. Every time my signal get fucked up and shit, I just blame it on y'all. So y'all got demons on me and shit. That's why your demons now want you to hear what the fuck I got to say. They ain't nothing wrong with my shit. That's y'all shit. Y'all got demons on you. Your demons trying to stop you from hearing.
To the crib, bro, I'm telling you right now, it was all love. And it seemed like everybody was real laid back. But in this room, it's some real fucking weirdos. And like, I'm like, I don't even understand. This ain't Hawaii. This ain't Hawaii.
I think what it is you're battling the Eurocentricity of it. Right. So, I mean, you have to be 100% aware. Because to my understanding, you come in as a teacher. And I understand that you're sensitive. I get that. We all human. But a teacher has to have a level of patience as well and understanding.
Not me. I'm not the kind of teacher. I have little times for bullshit. I have no patience. I'm not that kind of teacher. I'm too real. I'm too honest. And I'm not here to teach people that don't want to learn. I'm here to, you know what kind of teacher I am? I'm the kind of teacher that I put the knowledge there. You want to learn, you come ask me. If you don't, get the fuck out my face. Okay? For those people that want to learn, they're going to learn. And the people that...
Y'all know, I know people with that is. That's how they get you. They tell you got demons on. When you got questions, like what I was saying before, when he asked me, like, how did I know the motherfuckers ain't right and shit? Like, what did he say? That they full of it and shit, right? You question this shit. That what happened. Get the fuck out my face. Yeah, yup. It's for the group. It's for the group. But you think that $5,000 I gave you a shit is just for you? Just for you, kid. So you can eat the food and shit. That $5,000 here to help everybody. Right? But he's saying that because they're not getting enough food. But he gave you $5,000 and so did every other member. And we still don't get enough food. Then we want more food. They say, wow, you need to fast. You need to fast. Don't be a glutton. Food's not here for just you.
I don't want to learn just playing with their time. I ain't got time for you. I've been doing this for a long time. I know how to get right to the point to see.
You say that shit. OJN say that shit too. Say the same shit.
Who's willing to learn, who not learning, who want to play in bullshit.
If I wanted to be a co-leader, I'd be a bad motherfucker, boy. I'd be a bad motherfucker. I have a suitcase full of money, a school bus full of fine-ass white women, fucking all the goddamn food and shit I can eat. Cars and shit. Sit on nice couches and whatnot. I'll be a bad motherfucker. Y'all better hope I don't turn into a goddamn co-leaders. I'll be a bad motherfucker. What the fuck, too. I know all the fucking ins out of that bitch, too. I'll be bulletproof.
Shit, I got no time for that, and I'm like being real with people, and I really don't.
I know y'all like this nigga say we have a school bus full of white people.
I never really wanted a following. I just always wanted to speak up for what's injustice, speak up what's righteous, and tell the truth about things. That's it. The things that people don't want to say, I say them, and that's why I have a lot of clout around my name, because I say some shit that like that's off the wall, and some people. You might be like, whoa, that's crazy, I'm a radical. But I'm a cool ass dude. Like, anybody that know me, I'm cool. And what's the difference between here and the States? If you send me back to the States, it's the same shit. Like, I'm still me. Like, what the fuck are you, like, you know what I mean? I'm not causing no problems here. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You feel me? I just want people to know my energy, and I'm
want to be real. I think that's the best. Honesty is the best policy with any relation. Like, you know, you can front and fake for people for so long. With me, I'll just give it to you straight raw from the beginning. I'm organic with it. I'm like, yo, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I like you. I ain't got a lot of time to play. Like, you don't like me, like, what's up? Alright, leave me the fuck alone. Go over there. What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, just leave me alone. Tell me, like, if y'all want to have accusation, you don't like me, leave me the fuck alone. And I'm not going to have nobody disrespect me because I'm sensitive. I'm very sensitive, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I get the understanding that you're a man, and you know what I'm saying. You don't have to like another man.
Hold on. Y'all remember what Chris Harris said when he came out like yesterday? Y'all remember that shit? Think about it. What he just said. I'll go back and watch it.
As a person, you don't have to. You just ask them to be respected, and you're saying that you're not. But what I got from the rumors was that you came to snatch children and sell them in a pedophile ring. You see what I'm saying? That's easy to pin on me. That's easy to pin on me. So y'all better defend me. Y'all better step.
Wait, how is that easy to pin on him? If you're not doing it, how is that easy to pin on him? He said that's easy to put out there.
They should put flowers in the building and hearts for that comment, yo. Y'all better protect me, bro. Because I'm serious, like, that could get me fucking killed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Fuck being humble. I'm gonna be masculine. I'm a black man. I am the leader of this fucking planet. I am the black man. This planet belongs to us, bro. We have to take care of this planet. I come here to be one with nature. I'm not here to fucking, nah, man. See that shit right there? No. Hell no, bro. We can't let these motherfuckers get away with that, bro. That shit is crazy. Well, I'm here, brother. Well, I'm here. So in those other countries, in the Spanish countries, they didn't speak my language. They didn't understand. They've been programmed. As soon as they heard that shit, they deported me. They didn't know. They thought I was cool personally, but they didn't know. They didn't know what to do. Hawaii's more smarter than that. Hawaii's more smarter than those countries because they speak English. They can hear my story. I couldn't speak
It's America.
If I could speak Spanish in those countries, then it'd be different. But I was not able to get online and get people to understand me. I'm in Hawaii now, bro. You feel me? I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm being falsely accused. Like, and if y'all do this, I'm like, that's crazy. Like, that's fucking crazy, bro. Yeah. So show love in the building. There's no person in the building. Put the house in the building. Show love right now. Like, don't let these people do me like that ever. Don't protect your black man, black woman. I don't give a fuck how much you make. Don't do this publicly. Don't fucking tear me down publicly because it makes us look bad, bro. You feel me? When you tear me down, black woman, you're supposed to protect me. You know what? We can talk amongst each other and we can kid about this and that amongst each other like a government agent making us look bad. Like, I don't care what kind of reporter you are, right?
There you go. Just like, check this one out, yo. That's a no face. He called me a disinformation. Well, I had two words. Disinformation. This something agent. I'm like, what? And what agency am I working for? That's what I want to know. I'm working for the best. I'm the greatest of all time. There we go. They can loop that shit. I'm the greatest of all time. I work for the bad agency. See. He works for Satan.
Bitch about your brother, and you put it publicly. I know you hate yourself, but you make us look bad collectively because it's not just me. I represent a demographic of all black men. So if you put me in the media as a pedophile, then you're fucking it up for every black man that they see because it's not just, oh, remember that guy cheap? You know, that might be big. They look at us as one. So when people hate on us, you're doing it to every black man. Everything that you now, every black man that's been in every country that was kicked out of, the police look at black people probably like with a side eye like.
That's the problem. That's the problem we got in this country right now. See how they stop motherfuckers from wanting to talk to anybody else outside of that shit. know what I'm saying? Because the motherfuckers on the outside make sense of it. But as long as it's in the inside, nobody can really speak out. If you speak out, you got everybody else against it. You know what I'm saying? That's how they play the game. And this happens in that Black Power bullshit. It happens in that protest shit. You heard the dude said, y'all saw the footage. The motherfucker turned around and shit, and cop shot his ass. And he was wrestling with the motherfucker. He was unarmed. He didn't do shit to y'all. Like,
doing is actually like. Like, I'm chilling, man. You feel me? About to be on my thing. I'm standing up. I'm a protest, bro. Like, the fuck out of this shit. Like, it's crazy. Brother, before I head out, I want to make myself be known to say, as long as you're not doing anything illegal, then you should be allowed to do what you do as long as it's reciprocity. That's it. I mean, we're not here to judge each other. We can sit here for, oh, he likes women. Shit, I like women too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or he does it. What I do in my home, I want you to stay out of my home. I want you to worry about how I discipline my children personally. So I'm not going to worry about how you discipline your children. I don't want you to worry about how many women. I mean, I got my one wife, but I don't expect people to worry about how many women you have. That's you. As long as you're not doing anything illegal, you're not messing with my children, because you will pay for that. You start messing with the children, you will pay for that. And you start doing things illegal, you're gonna pay for that. But all this other nonsense, I mean, it's just he said, like, really, like, I just want to do this one video, that's it, and I'm gonna be done. Like, I'm done with that. I want people to also know my heart and who I really am. I'm not the type of person. I'm not a fucking cool. Oh, I'm always cool headed. Nah, nigga, like, I'm a sensitive person, and I snap me. I'm from New York, nigga. Like, I got a mouth on me. You feel me? Like, I'm not that kind of teacher. Like, I'm not like a big teacher. I'm very passionate. I am who I am, and I want to be honest with my own self. Should my own self be true? And you know, like, I am who I am. I'm an unorthodox teacher now. Like, I ain't the parent.
Y'all ain't gotta see this whole thing. Right. So I'm gonna play this video Peter sent me. How's my audio? I hit one if I'm good. Why? I click on this shit. I didn't see none of this feed. Now all of a sudden I see that shit. Oh no. Let me know if my audio is good. Get this thing here going. The niggas have burned down the Wendy's. The niggas, I repeat, the niggas have burned down Wendy's. Burned down Wendy's.
We're showing you the Wendy's now. The fire has broken through the roof of that building. You see the sergeant who told us that because of the safety and trouble getting close to the building. And so now we've seen the fire move from the drive-through window in the dining area and now has broken through the roof there. So we'll continue sharing those images with you. But tonight we've also heard from...
Now, what the fuck did Dave and that little redheaded girl at Wendy's do?
Governor Brian Kemp, and in a tweet this afternoon, about 3 hours ago, he wrote, at the Atlanta Police Department's request, the GBI launched an investigation into the conduct of the 2 APD officers that led to the death of Rayshard Brooks. I am confident GBI Director Vic Reynolds and his team will follow the facts to ensure justice is served. And then he continued in another tweet saying, as always, we stand ready to provide resources and support to protect Georgians who are peacefully protesting. And for several hours this afternoon, these protests were very peaceful, Jeff.
So the questions certainly will be, you know, the curfew was stopped a week ago, Saturday night, exactly a week ago. There will be questions about that. If there will be more protests in the days ahead, and certainly the law enforcement tact, a state of emergency had been declared by Governor Kemp, and it too had been terminated. Where, you know,
now I can see burning down the shit. You know what I'm saying? As a thing, say, hey, if y'all let this motherfucker slide again, see, look, we gonna burn some shit up. Every time y'all kill a motherfucker, we gonna burn something up. Until the people that get their shit burned up start saying to the cops, y'all need to do some shit. Y'all need to do something. These motherfuckers burn. Every time y'all do something, they burning my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of see a strategy right there. I kind of see it. But I doubt the people that's doing it, that's what they got in mind.
Faith.
I bet they got them goddamn burgers out of that bitch before they first set that shit out. I bet you got some niggas walking out of that motherfucker with a piece of burger. Always fresh, nigga. Always 100% beef. There's some niggas right now at the crib and shit, frying the shit out of some Wendy's burgers.
They began with a couple of hundred of Georgia National Guardsmen, and it escalated to 1,500 by the time we had gotten to the middle of the week following the destruction.
And you know, at some point this evening, we saw tear gas was deployed among the protesters, but nothing like we saw in the early hours of the protest that started 2 weeks ago at Centennial Olympic Park. Nothing to that magnitude. But again, we're watching as this fire burns the location where this officer-involved shooting happened yesterday at 10:30 p.m.
Burn down goddamn. You have it, y'all. You have it. You have it. I want to say something. About 10 minutes. It's another 3 hours to leave. We went over some good stuff here. Everybody was interacting with shit. I like that shit. E, Rudy, O, Rudy Grissom, and y'all motherfuckers tired too. It's the only 3 up in here and shit. They ain't gonna keep y'all motherfuckers. I think y'all trying to go to sleep too. Or probably sleep on me. Already. Shit, just listen. Y'all have to sleep. But yeah, make sure y'all hit the damn like button and subscribe button. Just like, make sure you tell me why you mad. But I guess I'm gonna do another video and shit on the shooting shit tomorrow. I get off the conspiracies ass and shit. I had some more shit for the conspiracy. I don't know. That's going on the back burner. Like, we got to focus on this Atlanta bullshit. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Try to get some facts that was going on. So, I'll probably make a whole bunch of motherfuckers mad. So, it's going to be what's mine in general. What else? Josh.
Labor referred to.
That's a good track. But yeah, thanks to everybody for tuning in. Thanks, Pete. Always and shit. So happy to see you in here and stuff. Thanks, Rudy. Thanks, Nicole, Jessica and stuff. All your interaction last couple of days and stuff. That was a great video that you hit me to. And that Bill Gates one, right? I watched that before, but kind of forgot what he was talking about. But what he did say is kind of weird, but it's not like he trying to kill motherfuckers. But I got to finish watching it. I wanted to watch the whole thing. If that's the video, he's talking about lowering childbirth with vaccine. Not with vaccine, by having good vaccines where less people are getting sick, which will cause less people having children, right? And with that, it will help with the overwarming or some other bullshit like that they were talking about, like with this, like too many people fucking up the earth type of shit. So, yeah, man, this was up. Yeah, so like it's weird that we say. I'm trying to figure out like how does that kind of work. I know he made big sense of it, but I didn't really get it. Again, I gotta finish watching. I ain't gonna watch that whole thing. That Dr. Buttar shit, Nicole, that's some shit. That's some bullshit. That nigga was killing, half killing motherfuckers, if not killing motherfuckers, and shit with this fake ass cancer treatment. So that dude, yeah, Dr. Buttar. Like people was giving him mad props on that COVID-19. All you gotta do is just Google that motherfucking Wikipedia, tell you all about that motherfucker. Lie down his credentials and shit too. All types of fucking. Yeah, thanks Willie Grist for coming by here. Orange boxer shorts and shit. Yeah, everybody else. No, somebody else. Yo, Wikipedia that motherfucker. Okay, I'll do this for you right now. I'll do it for you right now. Me too, right now. Fuck out. What's wrong with that? 5 minutes. And to get to know more about like what I'm saying, like about this dude, watch my video on the pork. Like you can go in my channel and go to the search box in the channel and type in pork. That motherfucker will come up. It got a pig on the fucking thumbnail. And it goes in a lot how these like pseudo doctors and shit sway people to do all this shit and, with their little fear taxes and this like a bunch of bullshit. It's the things called Chilean therapy with a medical procedure that involves the administration of chelating agents to remove heavy metals from the body. Chelation therapy has a long history of use in clinical toxicology and remains in use from some very specific medical treatments, right? Check out this thing on YouTube. According to the website, his website, he worked as a surgeon with the U.S. Army for several years, but not complete his surgical residence. Right? Buttar claimed to be. Let me share my screen. I didn't really do a video. I spoke at him on a couple of videos. I didn't even feel like I needed to do a video on it. It's like it was so easy to see. Right? Buttar claimed to be a board certified by several entities, all of which are listed as questionable organizations by Quackwatch, including the American Academy for Preventive Medicine, American Academy for Advancement in Medicine. See, like these names, the latter primary purpose being a promotion of the latter's primary purpose being the promotion of escalation therapy. In '98, Buttar launched and served as medical director for Medical Spa and Rejuvenation Center, provider of massage services. Right, 2007, Buttar was brought before the North Carolina Board of Medical Examiners, accused of unprofessional conduct for providing ineffectual therapies to 4 cancer patients. Public hearing in 2008, the panel recommended that Buttar's license be suspended indefinitely, that he be prohibited from treating children or patients with cancer, but stayed the decision, ultimately giving Buttar a formal reprimand in 2010 while allowing him to continue to practice. Buttar has been criticized for his use of chelation therapies, such as topical cream containing chelators to treat children with autism, and for his use in intravenous hydrogen peroxide and EDTA to treat cancer. Intravenous peroxide. He came to public attention in 2009 when he alleged to have successfully used chelation therapy to treat Desiree Jennings, a Washington Redskins cheerleading ambassador. Who had made dubious claims about suffering from dystonia and losing her ability to walk and talk normally after receiving a flu shot. You know that vaccine bullshit again, right? Blame shit on the vaccine. Reporting the case, Discover described Buttar as a prominent anti-vaccine doctor who treats vaccine damage patients. In 2009, Buttar and his wife Debbie achieved the rank of Blue Diamond with the distributive network multi-level marketing company, Navi, which sold a oh shit, I remember this shit. See how you pronounce this? Black people just make up shit and see how they look.
Oh, sorry.
Side-based beverage unto side-based beverage until going into foreclosure in 2015. 2010, the FDA sent Buttar a warning letter for illegally marketing unapproved topical creams as drugs via his website, YouTube videos, and radio appearances. FDA inspections also revealed that Buttar's company, VSAB, medical labs, had not complied with good manufacturing practices, that his products their products were adulterated according to the Federal Food and Drug and Cosmetic. 2011, as a result of this very action in North Carolina, the Hawaii Medical Board denied Buttar a medical license. 2019, North Carolina Medical Board disciplined Buttar after We received 2 complaints. One case, the physician was worried that the car's treatment of cancer patients hindered appropriate treatment and increased the patient's pain and suffering. In other cases, the car admitted that his personal relationship with a parent of a young patient constituted a boundary violation. The car and his medical board settled the complaints, having to take courses in ethics and record keeping. The car acknowledged that his conduct constituted unprofessional conduct, but not limited to departure from or the failure to conform with the ethics of the profession. Additionally, regarding the cancer patient, the car acknowledged that his documentation of care failed to conform to the standards of acceptable and prevailing medical. There was something else I have. There was a video, I think, my entire that the lady, I believe it was that cheerleader lady, right? She did a news interview and she was all fucked up and shaking and jerking and all types of shit, right? Now, another news crew went to the grocery store like a normal. And after they came up to her, questioned her and shit, there was some bullshit. She was caught out. She was caught out. That, y'all, I'm gonna head up out of here. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Rudy, Sister D, Bo, Willie Grits, that motherfucker box shorts, some bullshit, maybe. Somebody else, Josh. Josh is up in here. Shout out to him. Shout out to the tracks and shit. Up with. Anybody else that I missed this one, right? So, up out of here for my ass. Pass out on your ass, right? So, with that, I'm going to go out of here with that Josh Trap.
Was Satan the devil ever referred to?
He was called Lucifer.
What did they say about the devil, about Lucifer?
Killing the people made him happy.
Cats always fall victim. See right through your prism and send them to the dark. Saw mesmerized by the heart. Where them demons go. To everyone who you call bro, or call bro. That's why cats around even know y'all wanna put y'all in a box. Even insulting ZZ blocks. Calling cops on brothers just for talking to another. Mercy be upon all mothers. Praise y'all cause the devils can't touch us. We wanna say we got a rock dog with your own words caught. You try and hide what you bought. I'm a Judah, I'm nothing. Funny how nothing got their minds bugging. It's like you stole Christmas. But they mad cause you won't bear false witness. They gut cut and flip more than gymnasts. Look how the Legion rule. Self-proclaimed cut paste crews. Wisdom say avoid fools. Cause if they don't listen, you the stools. There's a difference between firm and niggerish. Firm rebuke is what the sentence is. Take it back to hip hop, not oversized wooden flip flops. They falling down off the tip top. Rick Ross is better off on a beat like Primo's. Yahweh's words, man, do we need those? They say so. Snatch your mind out control. Stand bold and no foes. They geek out on no dose and they miss your rest. They'll balance checks so the wicked get it even. Even distribution, let downs and losing. Now your cleavers are heathen because he fell off what you're teaching. I'm chilled out like a seal beaching. Enjoy the warm sun, not speaking, not preaching. Watch Allah do the reaching. Uncover answers that you were seeking. Find your way home. Here's the beacon. See the light here. Word. Turn home. Y'all can follow. A lot of cats out here traumatized. From these mind control. You know what I'm saying? Puppets. Gotta wait. Always know. Yahweh fights. Praise Yah. Those who have not. Don't be worried about what others got. Word. Let what he give you. Look at the wealth you have within. You know what I mean? He fills up your temple. Not any man. Wisdom. That's word. All faith to God. Who is Allah. Woo! Head nod. Thanks for the beat. Lobster Bell selection. Thanks for the track. Number one.
Good night, good morning, however y'all want to put it. Shit. The meeting was Spider General. I'm out. Thanks, y'all.